remember where Central Park is because... No, we're gonna go to that guy on the Cyber Crackdown list first. And he's a shut-in. He's never left his apartment. I'm trying to remember exactly what we... I know that there's one thing we're here for, and that's to loot his apartment.
Of course, maybe he has some rupees hidden in a chest or a barrel.
I can't remember if you actually get anything by talking to him here.
Well, it seems like that's how you get everything else in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I can't keep track of all the shit that you accomplish just by talking to people.
You know, watching this game, you know, having worked at Microprose and having them had, you know, not let me do music, I'm like, why the fuck didn't they let me do music?
Well, let's look on the bright side. If you had been one hallway over, you would have had to work on this game.
That's true.
And do you really... Yeah, did you really want to do that?
No.
I do shut off the music eventually when I realize that I'm driving myself insane.
Maybe that's the purpose of the music. Maybe that's
to
part
chart
of...
your slow descent into madness.
And encourage it, even.
Damn it. Oh, right. Yeah, he tells you more about the morph codes.
I wonder if maybe this sounded good if you had an MT32 sound adapter, the Roland box, rather than the
don't remember
Sound Blaster.
That was an option when I was installing this.
Well, so that the sound came in more than one speaker?
I hope you're not reading this.
Blackwood.
Yeah.
I long since tuned out the dialogue. I stopped looking. I'm sorry, I should probably be paying attention. We're supposed to be critiquing this thing. And is that a picture of a guy being hanged on the wall there? Behind the text box? You can't see it now, but like that portrait there is like a noose around it.
No, he's just got the world's largest cowlick.
Oh.
So we just stole his gas mask.
And what does the neon there say? It looks like it said like sex kills or something. And
Well, that would be his perspective.
Another alley! Oh, yeah, these are the people...
We've been in this alley before.
Yep. Yeah, these are the people who are
Auntie
no longer...
Matter, there she is.
Yep.
Free
thought.
Yes. Aren't these names the greatest? And now they won't talk to you because you took their mercenary Decker away from them. She has an item you need to fulfill a previous contract to steal an item from those rival pirates without killing them. So I'm going to save it and experiment here, because I've apparently broken the game. And I'm still very mature.
So much for the whole thing of like we aren't going to cuss in the...
Yeah, we're going to murder her and see if we can take the item off her corpse. And yes, we can. I can't believe that this works. But that is a viable solution. And I'm
Why don't you just do that for, like, why don't you just kill all the people in the game and then you'll win?
Well, then your humanity starts shrinking very quickly.
Oh. How much humanity do you have?
Not enough to do the game that way.
You can't kill all the characters.
But here's something I found out later. You can actually dismiss the guy from your party and they'll start talking to you again.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, so here we are at the pirate studio. It's time to use those items again.
Of course.
And I look forward to using items in this game. Here we have to equip the gas mask.
That's a gas mask.
Yep. And then use this on our party member, apparently. And we've put everybody to sleep, and you're going to see exactly how it represents that. Their sprites stop moving. That's pretty much it. And we need their camera as well. So in addition to actually stealing what the guy wants, we also need to steal their camera, and that's going to be vital to avoid a fight later in the game.
The camera was called the Kodak.
Yep. Holofilm. And this is going to lead to the worst puzzle in the game. The absolute worst puzzle, not just in this game, but in any game. And I know that's a huge claim, but wait until you see it.
Okay.
There are some pretty bad puzzles out there.
Yeah, there are. There are. We were discussing the sandwich under the door with the knocking the key out of the hole. We discussed Gabriel Knight 3's cat hair mustache.
What about feeding a cheese sandwich to the dog?
What game was that?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, let's not talk about that game.
Talked about
the Babelfish puzzle?
Well, it was like you got to the end of the game almost, and then you realized that you couldn't win unless you went back and replayed the whole game having fed the cheese sandwich to the dog at the first scene of the game.
I never figured that out.
I know, spoilers, sorry.
I never figured that out. Oh, and this would lead to a gigantic combat that I could never win because you are now at this SCA role players convention, apparently.
I shouldn't laugh, I go to those.
And they're actually pretty damn powerful.
Sir Finton.
And I guess maybe I accidentally edited it out, but the way to get around them was another item that you get off of somebody at some point in the game, rather randomly. Steal this guy's rosary. It's called Instapigment, and it changes your skin tone so they don't recognize you as a vampire.
Okay. And
I can see blackface making a big comeback in the future. It lasts for 1 day. I actually think that there's a secondary source for that one, so I'm not going to be too harsh on the game for just making you stumble upon it.
Couldn't you just like get some makeup?
Yeah, well, you know, hey, it's the future. We got
paint is contraband too.
Right. This guy also recognizes you as a vampire.
Have you seen the character portraits?
That old man back in that room is actually going to be important. We're going to need him to do something for us later.
These sprites are so bad.
Oh, I think we're actually going to have the puzzle. Yes, this man doesn't trust you. He thinks you might be a vampire anyway, even though you've used the futuristic shoe polish. And he wants you to stand in front of the mirror. Now, you don't cast a reflection as a vampire, so you have to use this camera to film yourself. And then there's a projector attachment. Yeah, now this doesn't work like the other items. You actually have to go out into the world map. Or not the world map, but this. You're going to watch me try to figure this puzzle out. I know what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it.
Even armed with the solution, you still had to click around.
Exactly. So I just filmed myself. I did that part successfully.
In front of him.
In front of him, yes. Yes, I was about to say. And now comes the hard part. I've got the film. Yeah, I can't use it. I've got a transmitter that I know I need to use in some way. But what combination of items I actually do use here? Okay, nope, not the right time to play. So, okay, now I have to figure out exactly what arcane combination of mouse clicks and items and locations is actually going to do this.
So, all your party members are still asleep, right?
Nope, no, it didn't actually put them to sleep.
Oh, what did it do? I thought
it put all the other people in the room to sleep somehow.
Okay. I was confused.
I've been confused since we started this.
Yeah, like I said, this is probably the worst game to start off with. Okay, so...
What was that icon?
That was the transmitter that hooks up to the camera. And I think that you have to place it on the ground in the room and then use
let me stand in front of this mirror for you, but first let me place this device on the ground.
Yes, this projector, this hologrammatic projector. And here's the thing, I think I actually had it right, except you actually have to place it in front of the mirror.
The first thing that makes sense.
Yeah, you just... If you could see the look on my face as I was working through this. Just figuring this out.
How many empty wine bottles did you have around you?
It was vials at that point.
You just have it
There
straight IV.
And I did it.
So wait. So the camera can see you, but a mirror can't. I thought cameras they couldn't photograph vampires.
Shut up.
But
shut up.
Cameras.
Shit.
Shit. It doesn't make any sense.